don't care. Honestly, because I don't know why it's on category gaming, because it's not gaming. But, you know, I don't give two shits. Alright. Put this shit in my lap. The fucking one. I had a lot of things I could sweat to draw. I guess I could bring up Discord and figure that out. Because eventually, you know what? Shush. Bunch of sketches. It's just do. Oh boy, I am just. I don't know. I guess if I wanted to draw OCs, I could finish the one I was. Where you at? Where you at, boyo? Where'd it go? Oh. I think I was drawing with the so fine. Remember. Yeah, I think I was drawing with this one. Huh? What does Eric do with his time? He makes Danganronpa characters because I don't have enough. That's true. I like reserved questions because everybody hates them for no reason. No idea what my YouTube is playing. Bad Apple. Don't listen to that. Listen to this. Listen to this fucking song. Ah, this is a good song. I like this song. Baby. I'm going to be together. He's a good boy that gets talked about the school. And I'm gonna disappear. I don't think I'm sleeping, winning the game on my own. Yeah, baby. I'm always thinking about me, maybe on the day. Son of a bitch. No, I'm nothing like the others. You shouldn't have messed with me, 'cause I heard that you're a monsters, monsters. Ah! Oh, why is he so hard to do? Thank you for the compliment. I work hard on my baby boy, even though he doesn't deserve all that I do to him. Or will do to him, I guess. Just depending on how his story goes, he's gonna get absolutely fucked over. I just said the wrong thing. That's not what I want. That's good. The reserve corps students don't actually get any time in Danganronpa, so well, other than Hajime, but I'm just like, what if we made our own reserve corps students because they matter? And then I think I've done an awful thing because I've made so many of them. I don't know what to do with all of them. That's just the struggle of an artist in general. It's not knowing what to do with your characters after you made them. I really hope that It's not being a dick. Okay, it's not. Because I didn't know Kyo was louder than me. At least I got the outline done. So, there's that. Now I need to open his base, or his rough design, so I can get the colors that I need. Oh no, don't want the calligraphy pen. Mm-mm. That is... Yeah. This is what I have to use now for shading purposes. I think it looks cool. A little something like that. Actually, we should do that. A separate layer. Because then if I blur it, it won't mess up the design we got going on. No, that's not what I wanted. That's, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. There we go. The fun part is going to be actually shooting this thing. But I'm finding all the places the hair didn't fucking reach and recoloring over it because Glitch Studio wants to be a bitch. I cheat. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do. Oh, excuse me, Jesus. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do lighting on his head because it's got white hair. It's very well. Not too well. Maybe I could try. I don't know how well it's gonna. Which is why I'm putting extra shading because I don't know how well it's. Not as well as I hoped it would. It's not as big as I wanted it. That's not as short as I wanted it. That'll look pretty. Alright, so the hair's done. Uh, the hardest thing about drawing Danganronpa characters is just the fact that there's so much like random shading or what feels like random shading that I'm not sure where to put some of my shading sometimes, so I just kind of throw it wherever it fucking falls. I'm like, alright, that looks good. And hope for the fucking best. Because I know that it's colored in a certain way. It's just doing it. If that fucking makes sense. But getting down to like the nitty gritty of it is really sometimes tedious to do. In most of like Avatar like edits and stuff like that like this is kind of basically just an Avatar edit. Somewhat. Because I mean I used one of them as a base and then kind of went from there. But either way, the process is fairly tedious to do. Because depending on like what style you're going for, like DR1 or DR2 or DR3, depends on like how the lighting effects work and how the textures work and all that good fucking shit. And I'm just like, I don't want to worry about that. I'm just gonna color it the way I feel seems right. And that usually ends up being how I color these. So I see feels right. But that's usually how most artists should do it, is what they see is right for their characters. Not just what other people do. But like with that and figuring out like, well, this is my character, how should I make it look, and what are the steps I should take to get it to that point. Because not everyone is good by the same methods. Because I can't do some methods that people do, and I wish I could, but it's really hard for me to do, and it takes me a longer time, and some people can, like, practice those ways and then get better at it, which I applaud those people. Because if I had the time, I would do the same thing, but I do not always have the time to just sit here and draw like this. As sad as that is. And I would love to have more time to myself to draw. But sometimes life does not allow me such luxuries. But when I can draw, I do take satisfaction in it, and I try to do my best with each piece as I should. Each piece is just as important as the last. Even if it's kind of like, a joke or something like that, it should be kind of. What I've learned is it just should be used as the same kind of like situation of if you were drawing a serious piece, it should look just as good. Which I never understood that with like art schools and stuff like that, because they wanna prepare you for like the outside world, but depending on the art school that you're taking, is I don't even know how to like explain it. But I guess it's also my fault because I went to a contemporary art school, so therefore I wasn't going to a school that really particularly taught in what I wanted to learn. I'm not saying I didn't learn anything from it. It's just wasn't the stuff I wanted to do. So while they were hung up on teaching people how to draw in the contemporary art style, I wanted to do illustration like I'm doing now. And I don't know, I just feel like art is very subjective in the way that you can't mm, you can't just say like a piece is good or not, because there could be a piece that's like taken years to make and it's just to the public not good by their standards. And then to somebody else, it's like, oh my god, I will cry about this for ages to come. Like it can touch like certain people but not others. Because art is so subjective that you can't just like put a label on it. But I just like art for fucking art. Like I don't even need it to like mean anything. As long as it's like, to me, my subjective of good, then I'm like, yeah. Kid, that bitch is slap. Good shit. Like, congratulate this artist. Congratulate them. Tell them they did a good job. They deserve to know that the art is phenomenal. And everyone should see it. So I'm gonna like reblog it and let my friends see it. Let everyone else see it. Because they deserve to see it too. Everyone deserves to see a piece of art that is beautiful. Is it playing Copycat? Why? I'm now just looking for something. No, I don't want to listen to that again. Why are none of my songs on here? Guess I'll. I'm an awful person that just sits here and listens to Vocaloid while I draw. Why haven't I clicked this? I also find black as one of the hardest things to color over. That and white. Also, that's two first colors to color like shape and shit. Sometimes I don't even know what color to use because some people are like, oh, I use pink, and some people are like, oh, I use purple. And I'm like, I don't fucking know. Use whatever color I feel like. given moment. Or the time I use like orange or like red, brown, just depends on that moment in time when I feel it. Love it. Definitely don't want to do that. Yeah. Danganronpa feeding. Just fucking watch it. Don't be. Now I'm done being complete. Something more. Just my brain almost forgot how I fell asleep. Yeah. Don't play something I don't know. Kaido, shut up. I don't know that song. I don't know what to listen to. Panda Hero. Why not? It's always a song to go to for me. Is it this one? Yeah. Hello, IT. Welcome to the thing that's causing me so much stress and pain. So much. What I wanted. Thank you. I made a cute white-haired character because white-haired characters always die. um, he's one of my reserve course students, and he is one of the ones that was a failed attempt at the Kamakura project. So he's destined to die. I think that's Sting, but I'm not sure. It is. Yeah, death flags, really. I got death flags all over this character, just like waving them around. Alrighty, buddy. This is the fun part. I'm gonna go find the texture for the Danganronpa characters, because I don't know where I put it. I think it's in my Gundam edits, but I don't remember. Yeah, he doesn't got the mother with the ponytail, because he don't got no mom. But he's got two of those things. I guess you could count grandmothers. So he has his grandma. Now what do you play? I don't know this song. Shush. I guess I could just start playing Spotify because I don't know what else to play, so I apologize for my bad taste in music. That's not what I wanted to listen to. I don't know. This is He's gonna be Hajime's waifu. Gosh darn it, I just moved that by accident. Huh. No! What did I do? Yeah, I love it when my neighbors start screaming at each other. It's my favorite. Yes. Always. I have plenty of that in store for myself, but it's usually the music I listen to when I draw night. Oh no, I didn't color in his button. Shit. Ah. Color it in real quick. Okay, I got this. There he is. I love him, actually. He actually came out really nice. Right. You're right. His name is. Oh, fuck. I don't remember. I don't remember my own character's name. That's awful. Nakanishi. 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 But he looks pretty good. I'm really proud of this. Came out really nice. I don't actually remember who I used for base. I think I used Hajime. I actually don't remember. It was either him or Makoto. I finished one of my reserve corps students. That makes me happy. Why is my phone going off? It's TikTok. I don't care. I have 2 reserve corps students done, which is really nice. I just need to get one of my girls done. Because I got 2 of my boys done. I mean, I could make icons for them both, but I'm really lazy about doing shit like that. Oh my god. Actually, let's do that. Let's make icons for these 2. You okay, Bean? I just gotta find something real quick before I start. Gosh, I hate when it does stuff like this. So I usually use memes when I do. I can't afford to be lazy, but I don't want to. I don't like being lazy. It's my one flaw. I'm not gonna do Nakashi. I'm not gonna Nishi, but I'm gonna do someone else. Hey, what are you doing? The cat's here. I'm gonna do the cat is here, trying to be a distraction. What a good distraction. I do not need the one bit. I can do 5x5 probably. Be fine. And then let me pick up the boy. Yeah, my kitty's here. Deanie is being a very good girl, aren't she? Aren't you, Bean? I don't know what happened to the other one. What did you do with Nagi? Did you eat him? Or is he still up there? I don't see him. He must have run off. No, don't get on my computer, please. Don't do that. I have two. And a chinchilla. That's how many I have. And I love them all, except for when they're trying to steal my food. Okay, let go there for a sec. So I can make this a bit larger and resketch it one more time. One thing you'll learn from me when I draw, I sketch everything about 5 million times before I actually fucking draw it. Bye, Bean. No, Toyota does not. Toyota is actually the very lazy boy and was forced to go to Hope's Peak Academy because his parents wanted him to live successfully and he just does not care for that. But he's there anyway. And he's friends with Tiki's Hajime. Well, friends using loose terms. He kind of just bakes off a Hajime for snacks. Which that's a mood because I did the same thing when I was in high school. I was like, hey, do you have snacks? I'm hungry. Okay. Now we'll do the outline. Outlines are usually fun for me to do. Back of mints. They usually do that with the chinchilla treats that we give Mitsu when we get those out. They're just like, oh, treats? Are those ours? And I'm like, no, they're not. They're absolutely not your treat. Are you right, Dean? What is he doing upstairs? Or is that the neighbors? I can never tell. Because they're both just as loud. Is his hair that far into his face? Kind of. Hmm. It's not actually. Just do that. Drawing a character, making it look almost exactly like how you drew it before. It's the worst thing I could ever do. Because I could never draw the same style twice. It's a very awful thing for me as an artist. No, shit. Don't do that. Don't need to be merging layers, please. Especially when I only have two layers, this layer and the sketch layer. Make another layer just in case. So don't do that again. Yeah, pretty much. His and Nakanishi's would probably be the most hardest to draw for me because their hair is just fucking so spiky and has no rhyme or reason to it. It's just spiky. He's just a bit because he never feels like doing anything. And that's exactly what I wanted to portray in him is that he doesn't want to do anything. Pretty sure I got that across with his character. Had you maybe like, you should do this, and he says, I don't think I should. I think I should eat Gucci, have a good time. Not like good time as in like good time, but like good time as in nap time, which is also good time. I can believe it. It looks like it'd be a pain, especially when you have like such details and stuff with a character that you know you have to do over and over and over and over and over again. But you know you want to get it right, so you do it for that character. That reason. This is up. Nobody else. He does. He enjoys very easy life and will do anything to take the easier road in life. Too bad he also fucking dies. Because rip the reserve corps students. What? No, that's not what I wanted either. That's my pencil. I want the pen. Hey, Danny. I haven't seen Nagi in a while. I'm very curious as to where he went. I'll take a quick break, and I'm gonna figure out where the fuck he went. Oh no, he's right there. Hey, you. Sleeping? You're sleeping, little boy? Hello, little boy. He's just sleeping behind me. He's just been too quiet for me. That's me. You, on the other hand, are up in my business. Don't. Yeah. Yep. All those blue people. Don't worry, me and Tiki are gonna give them faces. All those blue people deserve it. Oh, however many there were, because they were like an obscure number. It's like 1,000 and something. even know what's playing right now. I look at you, this is she doesn't like the Blue Man Group. That's just the way things are. She's got vendetta with the Blue Man Group, so they all had to suffer for it. I actually haven't sat down and drawn in a while like this, so I'm really happy I have the chance to right now. I think I might not finish I think I'll leave it at that, because the folders look really weird. No, this is trying to recreate his eye. Then he and Toyota will get along because Toyota does the same thing, but he's just like, it's sweet, I want it. He just loves sweets in general. He's a sweet boy. If it's sweet, he wants. His favorites are. Mm, actually, I didn't think about it. Probably something like simple though, like Reese's or something, because he's very simple. I wouldn't say Toyota's much of a jerk. It's more of that he's kind of just like, yeah. He doesn't want to do anything. Because he doesn't want to do anything. Most people don't want to be in his company. He's a simple boy with his simple sweets. Shit. I think I need to change the smile a little bit. Simple tired days. He just wants to nap in class. That's literally it. Nap. This boy just wants to. Don't ever really shade my icons because that takes too long, especially for icons that aren't gonna be that big. Yeah, pretty much. He's just like, well, bro, chill. No need to get all overexcited. He's very nice to Hajime, though. Hajime deserves that. He's a good boy. Most of the reserve course students need it. Free reserve course students. I'm starting a debate recruiting the reserve course students for Jin. Jin's not allowed to hold them anymore. Give them to me. They're my kids now. I just like bust down Jin's door and I'm like, listen, these are mine. You can't have them. Goodbye. And I slam the door. I take all the reserve course students with me, even Hajime. Hajime's coming with me. Hajime's the good one. He got all the anxieties. Do very simple shading. I don't need to do anything crazy. Nope. Now I gotta figure out what pattern I used, because I know I used a pattern. Probably. I would guess yes, because he just does not give two shits. Oh, the pattern went crazy. Oh, no, 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 no. Go ahead. Please. No, thank you. Hello, kitten. I'm not gonna be giving him bunny ears. I'll give him bunny ears in a different picture. Alright. Done with that icon. Ah, shit. Let it. Yeah, we'll do this quick sketch. This film. So wait, why you gotta be so mean? Don't do that to the poor wizard for students. It's true too. We could have. Here, hold on. I got it. I'll do my best. Don't get. Sorry, I went quiet for a second. I had to look at something while I was drawing. A body has been discovered. Don't know how to do a shark voice, I'm sorry. That almost has the same vibes of really in front of my salad. It's punishment time. Also, AC, I hope I did Soichi justice, because I've never drawn him before. So I did my absolute best. I'm glad. I tried my best. There we go. Here's Toyota and rabbit ears. That's his culprit. Let's see what we have in the folder of hell. I have another icon I could finish, or not icon, but avatar. But do I want to finish? I just kind of want to sketch at the moment. I don't actually know how to draw a raccoon, but Himiko could probably do it. A very tender boy. Oh, there's one draw a raccoon. Yeah, I'm gonna actually do it. You think I'm lying? Kitten, you know me. You give me an idea, I'm gonna do it. You should know me by now. Son of a bitch, why does it keep doing this? You should know me as a friend and what I'm willing to go through. Oh, hello, Nagi. He is awake. The beast has awoken. I guess I could draw the hat first. Yeah, the baby is awake. He's not screaming though, which is nice. I give you something better though. A lucky cat, Naegi. A very good boy. Because we have yokaiverse. And he is actually a cat. No, you did not. That's amazing. Nagi tried to steal my KFC earlier, and I was like, no, that's my KFC. Sorry, I do not share my KFC with anyone. I hope you're proud that you've created this monstrosity, kitten. Yeah. I'm going to fix this one side because it's kind of longer than the other and it's very distracting to me. No, stop! Cat! Yes, Nagi. I have to draw Foxy Nagi now. But, like, are we drawing him, like, Foxy Mama or, like, as a fox? Because those are two completely different things. I don't think Kyoko would be happy if I drew him like Foxy Mama. Be really funny. Like, really sexy. Maybe that's just some, like, a term that only I use. Foxy Mama. Nah, his is shy peanut butter. Exactly. She's just like, what? Is that actually my wife? No, no, it wouldn't. No, you can't play with that. No, stop. Cute little kitten. Get here. Dad doesn't want anything to do with you right now. I'm drawing Makoto with cat, or not cat ears, fox ears. That's what the public wants. The public being two people. You guys are giving fun ideas though, so I'm enjoying it. Oh no, he has the strongest. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Oh, Fluffy Makoto. Oh, okay. Ah, no. Hello? Hi. Kitten, let me know. Hi, Nuggie. Tiki is home, everyone. Hello, I have to pee really bad. I was given socks. You were given socks? Yeah. Why? Because apparently there were socks, and Mom was like, "Here, take some socks." Have some. We had such a time. I finished Nakanishi. You finished a Hudawada? Nakanishi. The white-haired character that I made. Oh, the one who's fucked. The one who got fucked! Now they're just telling me to draw shit, and I drew Toyota with bunny ears, and a raccoon in a raccoon in a top hat, and this. Makoto. Sure. Do it. Thanks, cat. Alright. See you later. Let's see if I can sketch really cute stuff. How does one draw Kyoko Kirigiri? Because I don't know. No, I want it from like. There she is. Uh-uh. Oh, she doesn't wear a tie. Okay. I'm dumb. Bye. Egg and wife. Wife and egg. Yeah. Give them some practice. Okay. Oh God. Hi. Hi. Hello. No, I didn't even design it. Hello. Welcome home. Hello. Tiki is here. Hello. Hello. Just getting that nice here. I'm like alive, sort of. Nakanishi. I can't even say his name sometimes. This is about to turn into a story time. Nakanishi. Oh, it's that guy. Look at him. They all look so tired, and that's my favorite. They are so done. They're done with being reserve corps students. Also show you the sketch that Kitten wanted with. Yep. And then raccoon in a top hat. Okay. Are you ready for story time? Because I'm about ready for story time. What? Well, are you in a story time or what? Oh, I didn't realize you were waiting for me. I thought you were just staring. No, I was reading, and then I was waiting for you. Okay. Yeah. So, go to dinner. And we go to dinner, and, like, we're waiting for a while. We're supposed to send my dad a text when our table's ready. We're sitting there. I'm chatting with mom. My uncle is sitting there being a good bean because that's what he is compared to my dad. The man baby. The man baby. I mean, like, let's be real here. But, so, we're sitting there, and then my dad is just getting impatient, and we're all sitting there pleasantly, and my mom's like, okay, you could go ask them if how long it would be. And then, like, it takes him forever to do it. And, like, I was about ready to go up and be like, hey, listen. And I don't even do that. So he goes up there. They didn't even have us in the system. So, of course, they're not going to call us because whoever took the name didn't actually put it in.
so we got seated, and they were like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." It's like, yeah, whatever, it's fine. And I'm like, it's fine. Sometimes you do that. Sometimes it happens. That's what I'm like. My dad's just grumpy because he's grumpy about everything. And and like it's already one of those nights where you just know that like someone is in that mood, and you're like, oh, it's gonna be like this the whole time.
That's not a mango then.
so so then we get seated, and the waiter comes up, and he's just like, "Hey guys," and I'm like, "Hi, how are you doing?" And the dude's nice, he's cool, you know, a waiter that deserves a good tip despite the circumstances. And so, like, he's all chipper and everything. I order first because everyone's awkwardly looking at each other. I'm just like, "Hey, give me a Coke." And then my mom goes, and it goes in a circle. And then, like, he goes and gets our drinks, and we're sitting there and we're just talking. And it's only been, like, a few minutes. And my dad is like, "We've been here for almost an hour and we don't even have our drinks yet." I'm like, "We just sat down." And so my mom and my uncle and I are looking at each other like, "Oh boy, he's gonna keep going." So we're sitting there, and like we told him to give us a few minutes, and I understand that when it's busy, a few minutes could be more than a few minutes because that's how busy restaurants are.
We're here at Logan's too.
Yeah, we're at Logan's, and it's always kind of slow there because I guess the nature of things. Although the last time I was there, it was really fast, but we also weren't there at dinner time.
Yeah, because dinner time at Logan's is when
Dinner time at Logan's is it's gonna take forever, so strap in. So we're all having a good time. Well, like me and my mom and my uncle are having a good time. We're sharing pictures. We order our food. It's fine. We get our rolls, and like my mom and my uncle and I consume them all. Like I inhale mine practically. It's the tastiest thing I've tasted in like all day. Because I didn't eat lunch and I ate a small breakfast because I was like, I'm going out tonight. I don't need to eat a lot. And then we're sharing cat pictures, we're doing stuff. And my dad is keeping track of time in between everything that happens. He's like, "Oh yeah, it took them 14 minutes to bring your salad out," to my uncle. And he's like, "I forgot that I had a salad." Like, he's not even bothered. He's just like, "I forgot I had a salad." So, like, we're just having a good time. We're talking about cats, we're sharing pictures. Like, that's what we did the whole time. And we ended up talking about other stuff. Because literally we didn't want to sit there in silence with my dad looking like a grumpy baby. And so, like, every time it was quiet, I would say something else or, like, pull up a picture. Because I hate quiet tension.
God, I feel that.
We're just still talking, and, like, I'm gulping down my drink. Relevant later. Gulping down my drink. And I get almost to the bottom, and, like, well, not almost to the bottom. Like, there's, like, a quarter of it left. And and the waiter's like, "Oh, hey, you had a Coke, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, thank you." And I'm like being really nice to this guy because honestly, like, it's not his fault. And they just recently had they just recently did started doing DoorDash. So, and my mom and I talked about this after, that you don't realize the influx of orders you're going to get once you start implementing that, because not only do you have to deal with everyone in-house, you also have to deal with everyone who's ordering out. So they're basically at that point doing double the orders, and keeping up with that is a lot. I was thinking about. And so, and when we went in, there was someone picking up like a whole bunch of orders to go. So you know that not only is everyone coming up, they're all ordering in, and it's just double the food. So I get it. And I'm being nice to the waiter because it's not his fault things are going really slow. He's doing his best. He probably has like 20 tables. And if he doesn't, it's still a lot. and there's a huge party over there behind in the other corner, so they're probably dealing with a lot. There's kids next to us. Apparently, the one kid is throwing peanut shells on the floor, like over toward our table, so that's fun. But I was in the corner and didn't have to deal with that.
Don't you do it. Stop.
And, like, our food finally gets there, and my dad just goes, ah, yes, that took however many minutes. And I'm just like, well, my steak looks really good. And, like, my mom's like, I can't wait to eat this. So we're being really funny. And, like, and then, like, my dad was just like, every time he goes there, it's like, apparently, every time he is with someone in there, something happens. So we're all just like, well, then next time we won't bring you. Exactly. Money. Tips are good. Like I know how like it works. Like they pay them less because they're like, oh, you'll make it in tips, and like that's bullshit. So I know like they're underpaid. Most of their stuff comes from tips, and if they aren't like really happy and accommodating, they're not gonna get a good tip. And he was even that. My dad was talking about not tipping him. And so I was like, ooh, so I'm being like even more nice to him. And I'm like, thank you very much. My uncle's like, thank you.
That's awful. I would listen. This is just me, but
I would never.
Not tip a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Like even if they're bad, I'd rather like tip them like $1 or $2.
I'd rather tip them like the minimum than not tip them at all because I know they're not getting a lot from waiting tables. So like I'm just like, don't be a jerk about it. And I'm just like sitting there like he said something and I just shook my head and was like, God, do not actually do that. He didn't actually do that. But that's because my mom and I were like glaring at him while I was looking at the receipt. But my food was good. My uncle's food was good. My mom's food was good. And like my dad said something really weird like in the middle while we were eating, and I look at my uncle and I go, "How are you?" Just to completely be like, I'm not paying attention to this right now. And that wasn't even like the end of it. Like I left with my mom, and she was like, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette and then just go to the car. So we go out there, and I'm like, I don't want to stand there and wait with him. So it's like, ugh. And like, then we get in the car, and like, they forget that this bridge is closed. So we end up like over there, and there's no way to get here, so we have to go in a roundabout way. And then,
I just usually take the highway and get in. Like I go around.
Yeah, like out there, down, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just how. Like my mom forgot, and she was like, "Oh wait." And my dad was like, "Don't worry, I know where to go." And we end up going this way, and he has no idea where we are.
Oh my fucking.
He has no idea where we are. We ended up pulling out Google Maps. And he's just reading it like, I don't even know where the heck this is. And like, as we were there, like, we were heading back toward 9, like, right over there. And I was like, we could just go there and then go back down 9 and around Miller Boulevard and, like, you know, all that stuff. And I'm just like, you could just go down and around that way, and then we'll be there. And my dad was like, no, I got this. And I was like, oh my God. And then around that time, like...
I was wondering why it was taking you so fucking long.
And, like, I feel something horrible. Like, I feel it, you know, when you drank 2 whole sodas at a restaurant, and you're like, oh no. So, like, I'm sitting there with, like, my legs crossed, like, holding my head. Like, oh my God. And I like wanna be like, please, just, you know, we're going straight down this road. And then I see the hospital. I'm like, the hospital! We're almost there! We can go that way! And my mom's like, the hospital! And we're like, we just go left here and we can go that way! Amazing! My dad was like, and then he just goes, I didn't actually. He was just like, oh man, like it looks so different than it did that. And then my mom and I are just condescendingly like, it's okay, you got us to the road. Like the whole evening he's been like a jerk, so he doesn't deserve any praise. But like we're both just like, there, you got us back around. It's okay. He was silent for the rest of the room. So we got here, and I was like, okay, bye, I love you. I came in here, and that's where we are. Mm-hmm. I'm not really good at telling stories, but I do like to rant. Listen, the hospital means that I know how to get to my house from there. It's not a good hospital.
It really is not
It's
a
the
good
worst hospital.
in the area.
And the hospital, like, maybe 30 minutes away is, like, the best on the East Coast. So, why would you go to this one when, if you're not dying, like, immediately dying, why would you go to this one when you can just drive that way?
Also, they rebranded.
Also, they changed, this hospital near us changed its name to try and get rid of its bad reputation.
And my mom used to work at that hospital, so I know all the shit that goes down in that. Like, they wouldn't admit a fucking psycho-ass kid who almost shot his mom because she took away his Yu-Gi-Oh cards to the hospital or, like, get him better care. Because I can understand that they can't
hold for, like, more than 72 hours, and, like, the mental ward, I don't know what it's called, it's like, the psychiatric ward is like always full in every hospital because of a lot of things. Like I took a class about it and they were talking about how homeless people will be like, oh, they were like, oh, I'm this just to get admitted for 72 hours just so they have a place to stay and they're taken care of. So not only that, but there's that whole thing, which is another thing entirely, homelessness. I just have a lot of stuff on everything. I can talk for hours about nothing.
Oh, I was talking to no one earlier about how art is subjective and shit by myself before everyone came in because I didn't realize that my URL wasn't working.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh card. Yeah, she took away his Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah. The story is, and this is from, my mother was one of those, like, they write the reports or whatever.
Yeah.
For the attendees and stuff to give over to the doctors. And basically what happened is the child was misbehaving and exactly. But the child was misbehaving and she took away his Yu-Gi-Oh cards as punishment, and I don't think it was a gun. I think it was a baseball bat. That's what it was. And he found, like, his baseball bat and threatened to beat the shit out of his mother if she didn't give back his Yu-Gi-Oh cards as the punishment. And she was like, fuck. And honestly, I do the same thing. What the fuck?
What? Excuse me, child. I'm sorry.
And there's another story from that hospital where a guy went in there to get surgery done, and he doesn't, and it's like surgery like on the upper part of the body. Don't know how this happened, but apparently they popped his testicle.
I forgot about that one. I forgot about that one.
And they wouldn't, like, give him the money back for it.
Mm-hmm.
For fucking that up.
I mean, you shouldn't be down there if you're doing an upper surgery. This is like, honestly though, I shouldn't say that on stream. I shouldn't say that live. We'll just say I was very happy to get home. after 2 glasses of soda.
Love the kids, yeah.
Hi, Beanie. Are you my girl? Yeah, you are. I love you. Merp? Listen to all this merp. Oh my gosh. Merp, 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 merp. Everyone was talking about how pretty you look, Deanie. You look so good. Mom was really happy. Also, Mom told me that gym is completely clean.
That's good.
Still working on Sam, but gym is completely clean somehow.
How long will it last?
I know. Mom was telling me. I told Mom, I was like, Dean now has some on her head. All we have to do is just. Now that it's like not just a lump that feels like it's attached to her head, she was telling me, oh, if you feel something like that again, all you have to do is just spray it directly on there and just rub at it for a while and it'll come off. And I'm like, great. It's good to know. I also showed her a video of like that one TikTok of the guy with like the cats that works in the warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
And how that cat looks just like he could be Sam's twin. And like Mom and Dad and my uncle were all like, oh my god, that looks just like him. And I'm like, I know, right? And I was like, guess what? What? They called him Werewolf Kitty because he had names when they got him. And Mom was like,
There you go.
they messed me up, man. Oh god. What's they're telling you this, dude?
But holy shit, they fucked me up!
Hajime the Skeptical is boy. Yeah, sure, buddy, uh-huh. Alright, sure, whatever. Becomes easier to conquer.
Holy shit!
Nani,
Is admitted with him for a while, then he dies. Wrecked. There were 2 easier conquerors at one point.
Doubt.
Hmm.
0.5. He's over 0.5.
Exactly. That's why I said he's admitted with him at one point and then he died.
They were like, oh yes, it is him, and then he died, and then they were like,
Oh yes, there he is!
ah yes, 1.0. The fact that I've always like wondered why they didn't take this route. The fact that they call him Izuru 1.0 just leaves it open for there to be like a 2.0 or another one. And I don't know why they didn't explore that because that would have been the perfect opportunity. That's what I would have done. I would have gone that direction.
Yeah.
There's so many things they could have done for another game.
Nope.
But no.
We got V3.
We have a game show. A game show and
Ding dang dongles.
And made up space adventures.
Made up space adventure with all my important friends.
I just have a lot of feelings that I'm not gonna go over. Everyone's heard it enough from me. But yeah, if I ever... I've been talking about this for like months, but if I ever do like a Danganronpa D&D thing, I would like do something like that. Like I know, I have a friend who's doing it, and like they're having a grand time. Like they're having a good time with it. And I'm like, God, I wish that were me. Because I don't want to be like, I want to do that too. Because they're doing one right now. But someday I want to do that. Either that or like write something.
Give me my headset. Yeah. Nakanishi didn't deserve it. He became Izuru for like 1 minute before dying.
Imagine how many Reserve Corps students died in that program. Let's be real.
Yeah. That's why Nakanushi is one of them that survived, but then died afterwards. That's
It's
why I'm like,
probably
he's
really stressful on the brain. That like brain surgery can be pretty touchy.
he's just like, well, because the story behind Nakanishi is that like him and Hajime were meted at the same time along with a few other students that I haven't made yet, but they're the only two that survived that round, and he dies, and Hajime becomes Izuru. So they're both Izuru, but then they were like, oh, he's dead. Fucking guess he's dead. And then there's Chunky.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Chunky
He's
is dead.
That's the committee.
Yeah. Oh, I hate the steering committee. Oh, I hate them.
He's dead. Chunky's.
The steering committee is the reason for all the terrible things in the Danganronpa universe. Izuru's not a terrible thing. He's my baby boy.
See, I'm
He's
just like,
literally 5 years old.
I literally just handed you Izuru because I was like, what? You were like, what are we? This is amazing, and I was like, yeah, it is. And then we started shipping Teruyuki and Izuru, like, yeah.
I like showed you this art and we were like,
What
nice!
Nice!
And you were like, here, Tiki Zuru. And I'm like, yeah, okay, this is fine.
I don't know what to do about it.
The worst thing to me is that, like, clearly, like, everyone was on board. They were like, yeah, sure, here, you can give our son a talent. That's probably all they told them. It's just like, we'll give your kid a talent. Sure, man. And then, like, they were like, now we're gonna take his brain apart.
The question is, did they even get the parents' permission?
Yeah, they got Hajime's parents' permission.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably big as shit then. They're probably like, oh yeah, we're gonna teach your son how to be a talent. And they're like, oh, sweet, yeah, he's always wanted that.
He's always wanted that.
And then,
sure, Hajime.
shake!
And then they cut his head open.
Hold on, I wanna...
And made him a talent,
That's fine, yeah.
a ceramic plate full of talent.
Ceramic plate.
I will never get over the fact that someone described Izuru as having a personality of a ceramic plate.
Oh wait, hold on.
I will never get over that.
The personality of a ceramic plate.
And I'm like, leave my son alone.
Do I have a picture of them?
Like, I'm so mad about that. I'm like, hey, you're right, but hey.
Can't believe Izuru is a ceramic plate.
Y'all have no idea how much, like, research I've done into, like, brain surgery and the parts of the brain.
Yes. Oh man, I don't have a picture.
I do have to say, though, role-playing
Maybe
Izuru is, like, a whole other experience, because usually I'm writing about people's emotions and how they feel to, like, convey stuff, and then Izuru just doesn't feel anything, and he doesn't care.
Fuck you.
So you have to, like, be like...
Is it in here?
So you have to talk about, like, this is boring and predictable, I can analyze every bit of this, and then you have to just go with that, and it's like...
Well, there's sprites, but not, like, that.
You have absolutely posted the drawing of Hajime's parents in that channel. Or in that server.
I know, that's why I'm looking. Maybe it's an art. I want to show my babies.
I love Hajime's dad.
I like...
When you're at dinner with your family, fucking mint. Fucking mint. Hajime's dad just wants to be hip with the kids.
Yup. Wow, I have all these sketches in here, and I could fucking sketch these, but, like, my wrist hurts.
Wow, that was some big Hajime titty.
Where? What? What?
That was a huge chest.
Oh. No, that's Teruyuki.
Same chest.
Same titty. Why can't I fucking find them? Nugget.
Nugget.
I like Nugget.
The amount of times you've posted that sprite edit of Kazuichi is so hilarious. You've posted it like 5 times in this channel. And it's really funny.
Kazuichi's a good boy. Okay, let it rip.
I'm always down for listening to what people
Listen
think
to
about
theory.
stuff. I love stuff like that.
I forgot about the nuggets.
The yokai babies.
Here, let's color them real quick.
I'm role playing both of them right now.
Let's get it.
With the row. Because I was like, I have yokai. Yeah, Hajime is huge in the chest. And I'm like, can I lay my head on it, please?
And he's like, no. No.
The thing with like role playing Hajime is that I role play so many other muses. I could just make a post of any of them putting their head on his chest, and like I could live vicariously through any of them, and I would be fine with that. I roleplay so many members, so many 77B kids who all of them, almost all of them have like weird romantic feelings for Hajime.
It's very Kazuichi.
And it's so like funny to me that in island mode specifically, like that's what that's meant for. But like just their free time events in general like imply that they're all in love with him, and it's like Hajime.
Hajime, you better be bisexual.
Hajime, run. Run.
They don't want that dick.
Like, it's so funny to me. And like half of my muses are like, yes, Hajime, let me touch your chest. And I'm like, guys, can you calm down?
And he's like, can you calm down? I don't know how well this is gonna work. We'll find out. That's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to actually draw it. Shit. I need to actually draw. So, let me just close this. How's everyone doing? We'll do this. Image. Okay. Browse. No. No. I don't need to listen to that.
Ooh, yeah, that's a pretty good. Yeah, that sounds like that could actually, like, I'm on board with that. I wonder if they did try that, yeah. I'm down. Like, I think that that's something they could have, like, attempted, yeah.
Lucky.
Lucky Hajime. Lucky Hajime.
Everyone can look at Lucky Hajime. What we talk about.
But yeah, that sounds like something, because if they wanted him to, like, exist so bad. Because they wanted that to, like, be in their reserve, I guess, to use in case something happens. Because that's what they wanted Izuru for. I thought so much about it. Yeah, I could see that happening too, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they would use, like, they're manipulating, like, a babby. They're making a babby, and then they just use someone. They, like, trick them, like, yeah, we'll give you a baby, and then they use them as, like, surrogates, and then they take the kid, because that sounds like something the steering committee would do. I hate the steering committee!
So does Izuru Kamakura.
Headcanon, he breaks their necks. That's self-indulgent, I'm sorry.
self-head kid until she breaks
Nagi, what are you doing to Dean? Come here, you. Come here, no! You ran away. That was probably really loud, I'm sorry. Nagi, 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 Nagi. Nagi, 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 Nagi. Nagi, 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 Nagi. He's like, why are you jiggling? Do you hate the steering committee? Nagi, do you hate the steering committee? Do you hate the steering committee?
Yes, you do.
Yes, he does.
Yes, you do.
He's like, let me go, I want to chase Dean.
But like having so many versions of Hajime and so many versions of Mizuru, I'm just like
You can't see it, but he's posing. With his leg up.
I have like the lone survivor Izuru, we have Gundam Izuru, Nagito Izuru, normal Izuru, Mastermind Makoto Izuru. So
I like, what was I gonna say? Me and everyone role play with Nagito Izuru. Tosses him. He's a baby.
then we have like the verse where Nagito has a twin, Nagito. And then we also have Hachibe Izuru, which is a bit very soft. He's just like, this is my little brother, and I will protect him in life.
That's the whole reason I roleplay Hajime.
Because I wanted you to roleplay Hajime so we could roleplay that verse. Because I love that verse. It's such a good verse. Izuru is just a protective older brother. It's the best. And he doesn't know why. He's just like, I must protect this child. Because we were like, what if Hajime had a sibling? And instead of Hajime being the one who gets operated on, it's the sibling.
Nagi, what are you doing? What are you doing, Nagi?
And then there's this piece of shit that's on the...
I love him, though.
He's my favorite. I have to admit.
You're like, don't tell the other Hajime.
Don't tell the other Hajimes, but Lucky Hajime is my favorite. He's a good being. He's just crazy. Like, not just crazy.
He's an ultimate lucky student from class 77.
Me.
How sane is he gonna be?
That's true. He has his little lucky clover pin and his plaid jacket.
He's honestly a gem, and I would protect him. That's why I roll like him, so I can protect him with my life. I wasn't originally gonna roleplay him, but then like I was like,
I talked you into it.
All of my bad decisions are
are
enabled by you.
Oh god, we also have the soul user or whatever.
The soulmate one. Yeah, I love the soulmate verse.
Where his hair turns rainbow colors if you touch it.
And you're his soulmate.
Yeah. It's just, he's like, whoa. Fuck.
Touches your head.
It'd be better if it turned white. Like 3.
Now you just jump up and grab your arm. Nagi.
This has turned into me and Tiki. Wait, hold on.
Hi, Nagi, 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 Nagi. Nagi, Nagi, Nagi. It ends up where I just sound like I'm saying Nuggy. Like he's a little nugget. Oh, wow. Big meow. Meow, meow. Oh, baby. You can go at any time.
There we go.
You can go at any time, buddy. I'm not holding you.
Soul eater. Same.
I eat souls.
We should have a verse where, like, was gonna say something, and then I was like, wait, no, I can't remember saying that.
I have like, I almost forgot about like Monster Hunter Hayato.
Oh my god! I
Like-
forgot about that Izuru.
Like I
Big
forgot
dog.
about him. I forgot all about him. He's just dumb. He's dumb half the time.
He's gonna get fucked by a monster.
That's his whole life as a monster hunter. He gets too close to them, and then he's like, "Wait, never mind."
And then he gets wrecked.
Like Gundam's like, "Whatever you do, don't touch the demons," and he walks up and touches it. Do not touch demons. Touches them.
Fight me! He touches Hajime, his hand just goes right through him, and he's just like, excuse you.
Nagito brings home monsters all the time. Like, he comes in and there's like an octopus attached to his head, and then Gundam goes, "What you got there?" And he's like, "A smoothie."
Gundam's like, oh my god. Oh my god. I wasn't here to help you for this.
He's just a smoothie. There's a beholder like clinging to his side. Oh man, my Dungeons and Dragons monsters. I'm bad.
We got Dragon Fujiko, and Mermaid Asahina, and all these others that I haven't made yet, which I'm gonna, because there's Ogre, Sakura, and all this other good stuff. My favorite part about Hajime though, is that you don't know what monster he is, because he doesn't even know what monster he is. And his skull is his weak point, and if you lift the skull from his face, it's just like, in his human form, it's just like his face is just cut off. So all you see is like gross shit. Like the insides of his head.
That's gross.
Yeah. That's why you don't touch the skull.
Don't touch the skull.
Don't touch the skull. But like the inside of his head anyway is just smoke. So. Because it's not like, it's an illusion. It's not like its actual body.
That's literally Gundam at Monster Hunter Naruto. He just is like, they're like, okay, there's like a whole bunch of these monsters over here. We have to go take care of them. And they all go out to like take care of them. And Nagito is like petting one.
He's like petting, there's like this monster that's like a tiny little creature and they're like small and cute, but they're fucking vicious.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of what they're called, but they look like little like Fennekin foxes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know
I know what you're talking about.
He's just sitting there petting it. He's like, "What are you doing?"
You know, Nagito just asks them to be his friend. He's the worst.
You wanna be
He's
my
gonna give
friend?
Gundam a heart attack.
Gundam's just like, what dark forces have you forsaken yourself with?
The village is cursed. It's not cursed. You just upset them. You just made them sad. There's like will-o-wisps wailing everywhere. You just upset them.
Oh dang, someone would be cool.
Gundam is like, unupset them. You have to apologize. I didn't make them mad.
You brought them into a village in which they are not home to.
They came here because they didn't have anywhere else to go, Dad.
Bring them back to where you found them, fool.
I can't do that because now there's a pit to hell open there now. I'm not taking them to hell.
Serious?
They don't want to go there, do they? Do you guys want to go there? Screaming intensifies. See, they don't want to go.
This is where those demons belong! Are you a madman? What pandemonium have you brought upon this land? Listen, I don't care if I'm loud because my neighbors were loud earlier.
Yeah, they're loud all the time. They can deal with it. I'm like tired now all of a sudden.
You're not loud.
I talked myself out. sometimes I just need to talk it out, you know?
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, there's fucking Lucky Hajime who's just like, oh yes, a knife.
Gundam, what do you have?
A knife!
No!
It runs.
Kazuichi, who gave you a knife?
Jackie!
Sorry about your ears.
Sorry.
Danny,
Yeah.
Danny, come here. Come here, Danny. Come here,
What do you have? A knife! No!
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Danny, hello. Who's got a fuzzy tail? You do. I love you. I love you. Baby.
One of my favorite tracks.
It just reminds me of Hajime with his Waluigi legs running down the island. I still can't believe on one of the videos I saw, one of the gameplay videos, someone said Hajime's butt wiggles when he runs. I was like cracked up. I lost it. I'm like, I was just trying to find a certain moment and I saw that and lost my mind.
Meanwhile, it took me like 20 minutes to find the one scene where Hajime is contemplating life in his school.
Yeah, as long as he brings it back by 10. You're right.
Meanwhile, he's just like sticking out of his stomach like, yay! I brought it back!
Dinny. Dinny. Hi, Minnie. Hi, Minnie.
And then there's the overpowered OP Hachime Izuru who's just like, I glow when I get all angry and shit.
He is OP, I love him.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. Hi, Minnie. Hi, Minnie.
Wait.
Huh.
You ready for bed?
Yeah, should go to bed.
Alright.
I have to wash all this makeup off.
Night, guys. Thank you for staying with us and listening to us talk about AUs and shit.
For like the last bit of the stream.
Yeah. For like.
Sorry I
20
came
or
in and
something.
ruined it.
No.
No, don't
My
hit my
hand-
toes.
My hand started hurting, so. Wrist.
We really need to invest in a thing for you.
I'm looking at like glove braces and shit, so I can just like slide them on instead of having to strap them on.
Mm-hmm.
But those don't exist.
No, because you can't have it on there and have it have pressure because it has to go over your hand. And
Mm-hmm.
it just doesn't work like that.
I want like, there's these ones that look like they'd be more useful, but they're like all the way down here and they're like $20.
Mm-hmm. You could buy that instead of the Sims. I'm just saying,
I
it's
know.
more practical for you.
It is more practical, but I have to get the money first to do it.
It's true.
Alright. Night, guys.
Night night.
Thanks for dropping by. We'll see you next time.